I'm past patiently waiting, I'm passionately smashing every expectation.
Broadway is a magical place where dreams come true. It's the heart of the theater world where talented actors, singers, and dancers come together to put on unforgettable shows. From classical musicals to modern plays, there's something for everyone on Broadway. But what happens when the curtain falls and the lights go off?
The answer is that a light is placed. That light being called a ghost light. Hi, I'm Michael. I'm the graphic designer / social media manager of Fearless Shadows Paranormal. You don't have me very much here, but I'm here today for this video, so I hope you enjoy. Now, a ghost light is a small, single bulbed light, usually a floor lamp of some sort, that shines on the dark stage throughout the night when the theater is closed and unoccupied. Or is it? Generally, it's used for more safety concerns so people don't fall off the stage into the pit or fall from the crevices and just trip in general. But the term ghost light is a little more literal than you think in some cases.
In a more historical sense, the ghost light has many reasons. It is said that every theater has a ghost. The ghost light provides light at night for those spirits to be able to see, perform, and even dance on stage. It sounds spooky or creepy, but many have stories to share about it, and sightings of these spirits have allegedly happened. Through research and discussions, most spirits in the theaters are not malicious, but tend to just want to share the artistic space.
So anyone that has died in these spaces has no reason to really feel any hate towards the building or any of its current performers, but there are probably some expectations. If anything, they probably feel an attachment to the space, or may have some unfinished business, unfinished shows, but generally the spirits are kind. That is not to say that it won't freak people out, though.
Just the thought that there could be some otherworldly presence in the dark corners, or the distant rafters, or even sitting in a seat in the back of the theater is enough to send a chill through your body. If you accept that they're there, or might be there, and acknowledge them to some extent, then maybe they'll leave you alone.
On the other end of the spectrum, some people do not believe in these ghosts at all and refuse to hear anything about them. However, whether you believe in them or not, we can agree to some degree that the ghost light and those mysterious stories behind it give theater some extra fascination and appeal. However, theater and Broadway as a whole is so historical, so these stories and past people go hand in hand because it's part of history. And knowing history can really enhance one's experience, or at least in my case.
I'd like to share an example of a ghost residing in a theater. Olive Thomas, a chorus girl in a 1915 Ziegfeld Follies production home to the New Amsterdam Theater, is known to be one of the most active ghosts on Broadway. She had died by overdosing on pills 2 days after she consumed them, owned by her husband, Jack Pickford, who came out to say he had syphilis and that she might as well. It's said to be an accident, but how could one accidentally swallow a bottle of pills? After her death, workers at the New Amsterdam Theater reported running into Olive backstage. But how could it be? She died. Simply her ghost wandered the theater, not quite getting closure as a chorus girl. It said she was active through the 1920s before taking a break, and then becoming active again once Disney purchased the theater. Sightings included interactions of Olive wearing a sash and holding pills, tap dancing, walking on stage, or even disembodied feet walking upstairs. Creepy. The newest reported sighting entailed a lady asked to usher for a booster seat mid-performance of Aladdin, but the usher did not give her one in order not to disrupt the show. At intermission, when the usher went to give her a booster seat, she already had one. The usher asked how, and the lady mentioned how another lady at the back of the theater pointed to where the booster seats were. There was no usher that actually gave her a booster seat. It must have been Olive. To this day, Olive still lives on, walking the halls and performing in the New Amsterdam Theater. The residents keep the ghost light lit, and its performers say goodnight to Olive Thomas every night to a picture of her residing on the entrance and exit of the theater, where her memory lives on.
In conclusion, the Broadway ghost light is actually used as a safety tool and a more practical use, but the legend is that it stays on overnight when the light goes down, for the ghosts that still haunt the theaters. Hopefully this video has been informative and has at least provided a little bit of entertainment. Thank you so much for sticking around, you the viewer. If you want to follow me on social media, you can do so here or here. Make sure to follow Fearless Shadows Paranormal on one of these sites. Once again, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and have a spooky time.